This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and online.
Witness recounts details of macabre murder. A convicted contract killer on Tuesday testified that when he informed businessman Everton Beachy Stout McDonald moments after his wife was killed that it's finished, he replied by saying, "Good." Continuing his testimony in the Home Circuit Court, where McDonald and his co-accused Oscar Barnes are on trial, the witness, Denvalin Minot, recounted how he ran from the fiery and bloody murder scene in Sherwood Forest, Portland, on July 20, 2020, to call the victim's husband to relay the news. The incarcerated witness disclosed that he had lured the woman to her death under the guise that she was going to collect a gun that she was seeking to buy. The trial previously heard that the woman had asked Minot to purchase a gun for her to avenge her father's death. However, Minot claimed that McDonald told him that he was responsible for the man's death. The witness testified that when he went to the 68-year-old businessman to inquire about the payment for the hit, McDonald responded, "You think I saw $3 million easy fi walk," while mentioning past events. "I told him a time now, cause him did a pressure me fi do the work," Minot said. He replied. The convict, who is serving 19 years and 10 months for his role in her murder, previously told the court that McDonald offered him $3 million to murder his wife, but that he subcontracted Barnes to carry out the act. Going back to the night of Tonia's death, Minot testified that he watched as Barnes held her by the neck from behind and stabbed her multiple times as she repeatedly cried for her mother. Minot testified that on the day of the murder, he and Tonia picked up Barnes in her car in Port Antonio and they made their way to Sherwood Forest. He said Barnes guided Tonia along past the houses and the street lights before instructing her to stop and turn the car around. Minot said she complied and turned off the headlights, leaving the light on inside the car. He further told the court that he exited the front passenger seat, leaving Tonia in the driver's seat with Barnes seated right behind her. As he was leaving, he recalled her saying, "Where you a go left me? You no see round here so dark." Minot said he went into a lane and was about 4 feet from the car and saw when Barnes stepped out of the car before putting back one of his feet inside. Minot, who was granted permission to step outside the witness box and to demonstrate Barnes' actions as he remembered, then said, then him grab her round the neck from back way and she started to bawl out. She shouted out, "Me want me mother," and me see blood start spill out of her, he recalled. After Barnes let her go, the witness said he exited the car and locked the door. He said Barnes then returned and pulled the door and Tonia fell from the car on the road from the back seat. "I didn't know what to do," he said. Asked how Tonia had got to the back, he explained that while Barnes was stabbing her, she was kicking and wrestling, and during the encounter, she ended up around the back. After noticing that she was no longer talking or moving and concluding that she was dead, Minot said he tried to leave, but Barnes pulled a gun at him. Minot said he then told Barnes that he was going home home and saw when he pulled a bottle from his pocket, threw its content into the car, and set it ablaze. Minot said he then ran off, leaving Barnes behind. Explaining why Barnes reportedly lit the car, Minot said that McDonald told him that he wanted the car to burn so that he could file an insurance claim. After running away from the scene, Minot said he saw a police car and tried to stop it to inform them of the murder, but the car drove by. The next morning, he confessed to a friend and went to a police station as he was feeling uncomfortable about the situation, but changed his mind and left. According to the witness, he remained in constant contact with McDonald in the 2 weeks following the murder, but he was never paid. He said he only received a banger phone and a promise that he would soon be paid. In the meantime, Minot disclosed that he had placed a memory chip in the phone and that it automatically recorded a conversation that he had with McDonald. The Portland fisherman, who said he was contracted by Everton Beachy Stout McDonald to murder his wife, disclosed that he gave the police about 120 secretly recorded conversations between himself and the businessman. The murder convict, 58, who is serving a 19-year prison sentence for his role in the murder, testified yesterday that he gave the police the phone with the recordings on August 2, 2020, when they swooped down on his house during a 5 a.m. raid with a search warrant. Denvalin Bubla Minot told the Home Circuit Court, where McDonald, 68, and St. Mary Tyler, Oscar Barnes, 33, are on trial for murder, that he started making the recordings when he went to visit the businessman at his office after his wife's murder on July 2, 2020. Me and him have a dispute in the office, Minot shared. However, he did not say what the reason for the dispute. According to the witness, during the search, the police seized a bag that he had with receipt, as well as $650,000 in counterfeit bills. Minot said that he and his son were taken into custody and transported to Kingston, and eventually he was charged with murder. While being questioned, he said, "I told them that all information that they want, I will give it to them." Recalling further, he said he told the investigators that he also had a phone with information on it that they could use. The witness testified that he downloaded a call recording application and changed the setting so that the conversations could be recorded. He also told the court that he changed the name of the recording to Vibes Cartel so that persons would think that they were actually songs. Asked if he had seen or heard the recordings since turning them over to the police, he said the phone was taken to him in 2020 while he was in custody at Port Royal Police Station, and he unlocked the phone and replayed them.